Welcome to the channel. I'm TR Rush. This movement is about you. This movement is about me. This movement is about us. This is the Rush on Life. First and foremost, thank you to all of you who continue to support the channel, the podcast. Thank you for all who have taken the time to subscribe, like, and follow us on all our social media platforms. If you're stopping by for the very first time, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all our social media platforms. Can be easily reached by checking out the website, therushonlife.com. Hit that subscription button so we can grow this thing together. So, the message today, the title of the message today is Commit to Create Change. Once again, commit to create change. So you may be sitting there wondering, as you always do when I start off, what is he talking about? I'm simply talking about, as you sit here today, you've come here, you've arrived at this moment because of your thoughts and your actions. That's why you are here today. Everything that you've done prior to this moment have led you to this very existence. And as you go to your mirror of truth, I want you to look in there for a few moments and tell yourself the truth. Do you like what you see? Are you okay with what or whom is staring back at you? If you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, then I challenge you to challenge yourself to commit to create change. Maybe some of you listening are sitting there thinking, man, I put on a few pounds. That's what I see when I look in that mirror. Well, tell yourself the truth. And if you want to lose the weight, commit to create change by doing what? By starting today and putting your exercise plan to work, whatever that may be. Take a walk. You don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars to join a fitness club. If you want to do that, go for it. But you can take a walk, take a jog, do a few push-ups or sit-ups. Commit to create change by saying, you know what? I'm going to implement my healthy eating plan starting today. Instead of eating 4 pieces, how about 2? How about drinking a little bit more water versus all those other sweet tasting drinks that we love to enjoy throughout the day? Not here to judge you, just offering some suggestions, some recommendations to help you commit to create change in your life. Commit to create change in your home. Some of you are dealing with some uncomfortable situations inside your very home. And now is the time to have that conversation. Now is the time to communicate. Do not be afraid to have the talk with that individual or individuals you may be currently having that issue with. Commit to create change. Commit to create change in your finances. Easier said than done, TR Rush. That's true. But you can take control of your finances by doing what? By taking control of your most precious commodity, time. Stop spending precious time watching television all night. Stop spending precious time on social media all night. Take some of that time and start your research. Read about the folks who are already wealthy, who have already done it. They have left clues for each and every one of us to learn from and grow from, if you will. Commit to create change by making the most important investment you'll ever make in your life. And that's the investment in yourself. Read a book, do some research. Commit to create change. Now, I brought some notes here today that I was supposed to be reading from, but the heck with that. Because despite what you may be feeling, despite what you may have thought prior to this moment, I'm here to remind you that you are in control, that you have the power, but you need to commit to create change. This is not a motivational speech. This is not about inspiring you. This is about me offering you an opportunity to challenge yourself, to be better, to challenge yourself to realize that, hey, if I really want it, if I really want to change my life, if I really want to change whatever it is in my life, then I need to make a commitment to create that change. And that comes from starting in your mind and then taking action. Taking action. You know, life can be tough. Life can seem long and hard sometimes, like a marathon. And I think back to when I ran my first marathon. And during that 26.2 grueling challenge, if you will, those grueling miles, every mile, there were times I wanted to quit. There were times I was already practicing my speech filled with excuses. There were times when I said to myself, hey, maybe I can just fake an injury and no one will know and I can get out of it. But right when I was at that point where I was close to selling myself out, I thought back to my mother. When my parents divorced, my mom did not have a car. We did not have transportation. But she walked countless miles to ensure that all of us had something to eat. She walked countless miles to ensure that we had somewhere to lay our heads at night, that we had clothes on our back and shoes on our feet. My mother did that because long before you came upon this particular message, she made a commitment to create change in her life that would help all of us, including myself, be here today to tell you that if you commit to create change, if you take that first step, you can have whatever it is you truly want in your life. It takes time, but if you're willing to put in the work and not give up and not quit and not look for excuses, you will get there. Life is hard. Life is like a marathon sometimes, but not always. There are the good times. And on the other side of that finish line, everything that you worked for is waiting for you. And all the pain, all the suffering, all the tears, trials, and tribulations will be worth it if you continue to put in the work and commit to create change. As we come to the close, look, as we come to the close, I just want to remind you that you are your best thing. That you are the one who can, you are the one who will, you are the one who must commit to create change. Like I said from the beginning, this movement is about you. This movement is about me. This movement is about us. So go out there and you tell one who will tell another, who will tell the world about the Rush on Life. I'm TR Rush. And until next time we meet, peace and love. Commit to create change in your life.